Quiltmania.
The seed of Quiltmania was sown in 1992 when I fell in love with quilts on a visit to the USA. And this led me to create my own magazine in 1997. Quiltmania magazine has several sections which are particularly important to me, including Quilts and Enchanting Homes, where we go to meet quilt lovers in their own homes, keen quilt makers or collectors whose whole house is decorated with their own work or with antique quilts. Nearly 20 people now work for Quiltmania, including the translators for Dutch, Japanese, and English. 3 graphic designers do the layout of the magazines, special editions, and books. And then there's the sales team, the logistic people, and the advertising team. The directions and diagrams for the projects are written by 3 expert teachers who explain each quilt pattern in full detail. We pride ourselves in designing all of our quilts both in inches and centimeters, which can be slightly different, and our American readers appreciate that, as they're not as familiar with the metric system. Quiltmania magazine started 17 years ago with just 1 issue every 2 months. Then we added the special seasonal editions. In 2000, I produced the first Dutch edition of the magazine, and in 2005, we started publishing it in English, mainly for the American market. Then a sister magazine came out, which was called Simply Vintage. Today, there are more than 40 books published by Quiltmania, all bilingual, French and English. Quiltmania is first and foremost a magazine written by quilt lovers for quilt lovers. All of us love and live with quilts, and this passion has given us the impetus for yet another new venture, the show Pour l'amour du fil, which gathers in Nantes the artists we love from all over the world and enables us to show these wonderful works of art to a wider public. Living in the US or Canada? Get a 1-year subscription to Quiltmania for only $60 US.